you're back.
Oh.
So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless.
Is it auto taking me to all of these locations because it's meant to, or because I picked focused mode? Did I mess up something?
Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentalo.
Ignore Paimon.
Traveler? You're back already? No one thought to wake me up, huh?
Are you hungover right now?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover.
I guess she
Can't
is.
imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'm fine if you have a headache, but if you vomit near me, we will have problems, Sea Lolly.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless, what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah, that's right. Does it mean anything to you, Sea Lolly?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
What does that mean?
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
Good
If
luck
that's
with
the
that.
Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs.
Okay, well, actually, since you're here,
Oh? Sure, what is it?
have you heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people? I hate it here.
Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form? It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
I did not mean to ask such a loaded question. This was not my intention.
All right, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge?
Maybe.
Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Ooh, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old!
I agree. It's hard to say what it was for sure.
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
You tell the two about what happened.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? Sounds a little contrived.
Again, is the game calling itself out?
Huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise.
She's jealous.
But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth.
I think she might be from some, like, ancient civilization, because I think her twin was actually going around doing good deeds until a certain point where he became, like, evil. I don't know.
Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
I'm with you,
Actually,
Yan-san.
Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
Do you think she's some kind of weapon? What is this question? Do you think she's a spy?
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
Okay. Might as well. She seems to trust me after all.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Is the game gonna teleport me there? That'd be pretty convenient.
Don't
Oh, it
worry,
didn't
I'm sure
this
that
time.
she'll see.
One day I'll finish exploring this map. One day. Okay. Is she gonna be there? Is she going to have disappeared? I don't know.
Here we are. Deirdre will still be here, right?
I don't know.
So quiet, though. Uh-oh. What if Yan-san was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
Let's stay quiet and move in carefully.
Traveler, watch out!
She trying to kill me? Jerk? Shoot, maybe Deirdre really is a...
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
If I'd thought it would hurt, I would have tried to dodge.
Phew. That was scary. I thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
That was your idea, Paimon.
To be honest,
I blame
I've
you.
been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Oh, that's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak.
You said you'd be able to source food on your own. Also, there's plenty of, like, burnable things in here. Start a fire, lady.
Wait, if you
I say that
really
like it's
thought you
so
were gonna
easy to start a
starve or
fire.
get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
Or that I have ever successfully started a fire.
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. She already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know?
Did she become our diehard fan in the like 2 seconds we spoke to her previously? Interesting. Could she really just be an injured civilian?
Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
We could say you are unbelievable, or we could say, sure, I know just the recipe. Only takes an hour and a half. Do we tease her, or do we treat her like she needs to go get food on her own? Whatever.
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now, too. Go on, then. You can join us for dinner.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
No trouble at all.
Huh. You can really pack it away, dear.
Oh my god.
Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
How did the food stay on the plate if she was holding it like that?
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
That was you holding back? What do you look like when you let
I
go?
didn't realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
But she thought she was gonna starve to death.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
1, how does this relate to anything we were talking about? And 2, how do you know that the sky's fake? Who are you? Wait, why would she think that? Does she know about the false sky?
But like Grandma would tell me, the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world. And that sky is real to us.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really. Is it kind of like how journeying with a traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
That seems kind of right, but also not really.
I really treasured my world. For a really long time, the village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior.
Where is your village, though?
But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child.
Beyond the stars. It is interesting that her pupil is a star.
Who knows? Maybe one day,
Highly
I'll be
suspicious.
sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
How do you know I'm from another world? She's a spy. She's definitely a spy.
Yeah, one day. If only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing, so I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? That's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
The more we chat, the more convinced I am that she's not a bad person. That's the vibe you get? The more we chat, the more I think she's highly suspicious. And it doesn't sound like she's been brainwashed by the Abyss Order. Maybe we can afford to trust her. The Traveler is too trusting a person.
Hold
This
on.
girl
Shh.
is super
It's
suspicious.
them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
In that case, it is just a
Can you see
handhold
them
lady.
now?
Yeah, stay back. I'll handle them.
Paimon still can't see anything. But please, be careful.
I'm pretty sure these dogs would be able to
Emerge.
get through
Right
that
now.
shield.
Off we go.
I don't know why we bothered with that.
Strike a pose. Bullseye.
Where'd it go? Oh, one of these now.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's walk. Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Let's fly. Open fire. Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them?
Of course I did.
Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing all right, Deirdith? Deirdith? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
I was just... the image of the Traveler fighting to protect me.
Oh my god.
I was trying to commit it to memory.
You need to calm down.
Seems like the least I can do.
Also, it feels like we've been doing this quest for 10 minutes. It's somehow been an hour.
All right. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
I worry for my safety if I stay here with you tonight. You might try something.
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, Traveler?
It's not your hand she's going to be trying to hold while you sleep. I'm personally satisfied that Deirdith isn't a threat, but it can't hurt to monitor her for another night.
All right. Deirdith will be... Huh? Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
As you stare at the hibernation chamber key in your hands, I'll never know what that said. Soon a vivid dream fills your mind. We should not sleep in the same space as her. The Night Kingdom? Oh, hey, Ether, what's up? Ether and the Lord of the Night? My head, it hurts. My headache is gone? I think I hear a voice in the darkness.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed.
Who are you?
A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
There were weird red blocks in that picture. I feel like I haven't seen those since the beginning of the game. A dream I just had. She did try to hold my hand in my sleep.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to,
Yes, you did. Was she holding my hand?
You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is that right? Huh. You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
You're just now starting to pick up on that, Paimon? Just now?
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
I don't think you do.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it?
I still can't remember anything. What did I see in my dream just now? I think I saw Ether in the Night Kingdom at the very start of the dream, but I can't remember what happened next. Never mind. If the memory's gone, I can't force myself to remember it. I'm going back to sleep. We can catch up tomorrow morning.
Ugh. No way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this. You go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Thank you. Someone needs to keep her from holding my hand.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Yes. Yes, you do. You know too much.
Well, Deirdre, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to find the savior.
It's only going to take you 3 days to recover from a sprained ankle. I sprained my ankle when I was in middle school, and it took like a month of it being wrapped and swollen and not fun.
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
Maybe it just felt like a month because I was a kid. Nah, I'm pretty sure it was a long time.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
Hold on.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're... running away?
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs! You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
Wait a second.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters.
I bet the tried and tested method will allow you to see them. I think this is just an excuse
You're
to get her
right.
to hold my
I
hand
see
more.
them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdre? Or the monsters themselves? Or is it us?
I think us and Deirdith are living in two different time periods, and they've somehow overlapped. I don't know.
Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes. seemed super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Believe me, I am as baffled as you are. The plot thickens. Turns out there are also monsters which I can see, but Deirdre can't.
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line. Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon-san and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind right away. We gotta go. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See ya, and please take care.
How are we going to return her to her time, though?